And joining me now on Skype is Michael Wee, Education and Research Officer at the Anscombe Bioethics Centre. Michael, thanks so much for being on the show. We appreciate your time. Initial analysis indicates this Pfizer vaccine is 95% effective against COVID-19. What do we know about its effectiveness as it relates to the transmission of COVID-19? And how long do you think it will be before we know?
Well, so we know from the preliminary data that the Pfizer vaccine is 95% effective in preventing the onset of illness as a result of COVID-19. We don't know if it prevents transmission, so that it's possible that somebody who's been vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine will not develop serious COVID themselves, but might still be carriers of the virus and spread it to others. It may take another 3 to 6 months. Who knows how long it will take to test that in the general population.
As far as immunity, do we know how long that it could last once the vaccine is administered?
No, and again, that will have to be there will have to be follow-up tests for those who have been vaccinated. Obviously, the pandemic has only been with us for less than a year, so the Pfizer vaccine trials, even though it involved 40,000 participants, has only been going on for less than a year. Participants will be monitored for 2 years, and I expect that many regulators and health services will be, following up with citizens who've also been vaccinated.
Michael, as a bioethicist, what would you say to people who may have ethical concerns about both the development of this vaccine and also taking it?
Right. So obviously many Catholics and others are concerned about the use of fetal cell lines in some of these vaccines being produced for COVID-19, including the Pfizer vaccine. And I would say that the Pfizer vaccine is not as bad as some of the others. So it is true that researchers did make use of a fetal cell line for one of the confirmatory lab tests done for this vaccine. But in terms of its design and its production, it's a cell-free vaccine. It doesn't use any cells, fetal or otherwise. So as far as the connection with an original abortion that might have taken place decades ago from which a fetal cell line was developed, this is fairly remote. And I think that the circumstances are serious enough to warrant general use of this vaccine to fight against COVID.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you coming on the show. Michael Wee, Education and Research Officer at the Anscombe Bioethics Centre. Thank you again.
Thank you.